What's up, everybody? It's Hugo Clutch coming at you with another video, and today we're covering FartCoin. Can you smell that? We're going to break down the chart, talk about a potential Coinbase listing, and break down the theory of hot air rising. For those of you that don't know, FartCoin is a meme coin on Solana's network, and it's looking like it's about to get really stinky. So before we talk about FartCoin's chances of being on Coinbase, let's talk about what a Coinbase listing could do for a token. This is Toshi. Toshi was listed recently on Coinbase, and this is the price action from when it went live. So trading went live officially on January 23rd, which I have marked right here, and then as you can see, it went parabolic for the next few days up until January 26th, 27th, peaking out and then slowly coming back down over time. At this time, the market was also tumbling as a whole, but you can still see the Coinbase listing really propelled it up. But, that's just one token. Let's take a look at another one. This is another well-known meme coin. It's actually the number 83 in coin market cap out of all the coins in the entire market. This is Bonk, and it got listed in December of 2023 onto Coinbase. And as you can see, overnight, it more than doubled. The trading volume surged and the price action also surged upwards, but it slowly trickled back to what it was pre-listed. So both of these examples are something we can use to our benefit. We can go into the trade knowing that we'll buy some pre-listing and then dump it on the people that are buying once it's listed on Coinbase. Now you might be thinking, Hugo Clutch, this is great information, but why do you think FartCoin is going to be listed on Coinbase? Well, the truth is, I don't know, but I can make a calculated risk based off of the available information to me. We're looking at the official Coinbase webpage and assets on the roadmap on the Solana network as of right now, FartCoin, and the contract address of FartCoin. For something to be added to Coinbase, it needs to meet the requirements of the roadmap. Mostly, it's that the coin is not all held by one person or a large supply held by one person, that there's liquidity for the coin, and that they can integrate it into their systems. All of these things seem like they pass the test, and it's just a matter of time, in my opinion, before Coinbase lists them. Typically, once a project's added to the roadmap, between 1 to 6 weeks, the project will be listed on Coinbase. And that is why I am entering a trade. And now let's take a look at the chart. So looking at the chart, it's a pretty healthy chart, and I have marked vertically the date that it was added to Coinbase's roadmap. This is June 5th, and on June 5th it went, from the low of 86 cents to where it is currently now, sitting at about $1.06, $1.07. So from that trough to peak, it is about a 20% gain already since the announcement. But we're looking for a bigger gain than that coming in the future as it is listed onto Coinbase. So what prices am I looking for? So the price targets that I have, and again, the timing on this depends on when it's listed on Coinbase. I have marked July 19th, which would be 6 weeks. I don't necessarily think that it will take all 6 weeks. I think it will be sooner rather than later. However, no one can say for sure, and in the end, it might not even be listed. This is just my opinion. My opinion is once it gets listed, the first target I'll be looking to take some profits in is about the 142-ish range, 140 range, to start unloading a little bit of the profits, see if it can break through the 162, 163 range at this level, and then, unload some in that range, and then also be looking to see if we reject or if we break through the about 190 range. Those are the three levels I'd be looking for, and be selling my bag on the way up. Because what did we learn at looking at other coins that have been released onto the Coinbase exchange? They typically surge, and then what happens? They come down slowly. It's a slow bleed. So I would want to make sure I take my profits along the way and not left holding my bag as it comes back down. That is my game plan with FartCoin. The last thing I want to say about FartCoin is that hot air rises, and it's about to get really stinky after this Coinbase listing. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and Let me know what your FartCoin price prediction is, and let me know when you think Coinbase is going to add it to the exchange.